Hi, it's James Jennison here from Premier Education, Derby and Nottingham. I just wanted to do a quick video on the impact of COVID-19 and the subsequent school closures and the effect it's had on children's physical and mental well-being. We all saw the impact of the first school closures back in March of last year, and I don't think there's any doubt that most children hadn't recovered from that by the time the schools were forced to close again at the beginning of this year. When children do return to school, which will be on March the 8th at the very earliest, physical activity is going to be more important than ever. Every child's going to be affected to some extent, even those that were active and healthy prior to all of this. But there will undoubtedly be some children, those that are less engaged in PE, who will have done little or no physical activity while they've been forced to stay at home. While we understand that children will be behind in subjects like English and maths, and we know how important it is to address these, it's also going to be vitally important that schools have a plan in place to positively re-engage children in physical activity when they return to school. If we don't work together to address what will undoubtedly be a huge issue, the implications on this generation in years to come could be catastrophic. We believe that schools should start thinking now about how they're going to address this inevitable problem and putting a strategic plan in place to support children's physical and mental well-being when they return to school. In most instances, schools haven't been able to spend the school sport premium funding the way that would have liked in recent months, and hopefully should be well positioned with the funding to address this issue head on. With over 15 years' experience of working with schools across Derbyshire and Nottinghamshire, we would like to offer our support in helping schools address what we know will be a huge issue. We're offering a 30-minute Zoom call completely free of charge. This can be with the head teacher or with the PE coordinator. During the call, we can discuss plans of how you can spend the sport funding strategically to help support your pupils and how Premier might be able to support with that. Or it might be simply putting a plan in place that the school implements itself. At Premier, we're passionate about supporting children to be fit and healthy, and we really believe that physical activity should be a high priority for schools when children return. It's vitally important that we get children back into good habits and enjoying being physically active once again. If we don't act now, then this could literally be the unfittest generation in British history. But we can do something about it, and together it's our responsibility to do so.